34th edition of the African Cup of Nations, ongoing in Cote d'Ivoire, tagged Cote d'Ivoire 2023. We are in the beautiful city of Abidjan, where a lot of actions has been going down. On Wednesday, the group games were done with, after about 36 games being played. Massive football was seen, and already this Nations Cup has been tagged the best yet seen when it comes to the CAF African Cup of Nations that incepted in 1957. 36 games being played in the group stages, which recorded 15 draws and also 21 wins. A lot of statistics have gone down, and we'll share all of that with you in no time. Let's kick off with the goals. Let's start with the goals. 89 goals being scored already at the ongoing African Cup of Nations, which has a ratio of 2.47 goals per game. The best attacking team yet at the ongoing African Cup of Nations is Equatorial Guinea, a team that has scored 9 goals. And the worst defense of all yet seen is the Gambia, who had conceded 7 goals. And the goal machine being talked about the most right now is 34-year-old Emilio Unsue of Equatorial Guinea. In the group stage, we saw teams like Equatorial Guinea, Morocco, and also Senegal scoring goals at plenty, 4-3 thereabout, and is making the tournament beautiful. Let's talk about cautions. Let's talk about cards at the ongoing African Cup of Nations. Already, 114 yellow cards have been shown to players, and 4 red cards have been brandished. Let's go talking about teams at this moment. 16 teams have made it to the knockout rounds of the African Cup of Nations, which starts with the round of 16. 8 teams have been eliminated, namely Gambia, Mozambique, Tanzania, Zambia, Guinea-Bissau, Ghana, Tunisia, and Algeria. Yes, I mentioned those teams, and I would emphasize, these teams is a shocker yet that these teams are eliminated at this time of the tournament. Ghana, Tunisia, Algeria, and a little bit of Zambia. A lot of promises were made coming into this competition, but that will not happen because right now the journey has ended for these 4 teams. And something significant about all of this team is the fact that their managers have also been relieved of their position. For Algeria, Jamel Belmadi has been told to go. What a time. Also, for Ghana, Chris Hughton has been told it is time for you to pack your bags. And for the host nation, we will talk about them in the course of this video. For Gambia, Tom Saint Faith has left his position feeling like he has disappointed the nation and he cannot face them. We'll go straight to the host nation, Cote d'Ivoire, and trust me, Cote d'Ivoire feeling the heat, and because of that, the manager has been sacked, his contract terminated, and he's been replaced by his assistant. I'm talking of no other than Jean-Louis Basset, who was the coach for Cote d'Ivoire for the first 3 group games. But now, he cannot take them any further in the competition because he's been replaced. How better can you have a Nations Cup that's got a lot of angles to story? Now going into the knockout rounds, Cote d'Ivoire will be playing Senegal, and we will see how far and how well they can go against the defending champion. I think that's a huge worry for the entire nation. But one thing Cote d'Ivoire will not lack is the fact that there will be enough fans behind them when they take on Senegal. Now, Cote d'Ivoire has made it to the knockout rounds to play Senegal. And everybody is having their worries looking at playing the defending champion. But I tell you one thing Cote d'Ivoire will not miss is the fact that they would have enough fans backing them when they play the defending champion and one of the most informed teams at the African Cup of Nations ongoing in Cote d'Ivoire. Now let's talk about some other statistics at the ongoing African Cup of Nations. The fastest goal scored yet at the ongoing African Cup of Nations was scored by Mohamed Mustafa of Egypt. He scored just after 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's so fast. Also, Burkina Faso had won their first group game match after 13 attempts. 13 attempts, that's massive. Now, going to talking about modern nation Nigeria. Yes, the Super Eagles have qualified for the knockout round of the Afcon Cote d'Ivoire 2023. And the team is to play Cameroon, one of the toughest arch rivals Nigeria have got. At whichever level, Nigeria versus Cameroon is always a game to be seen. At home, it will be 9 p.m. because Nigeria are an hour ahead of Cote d'Ivoire. The green, white, green will flood everywhere here, and also the green, yellow, and red color of Cameroon would also fill up this entire place. And we are at the venue where it will all take place at the Stade Felix of Fuenbenyi, right here in Plateau, and I'm sure you cannot wait to see what happens. I'm sure Nigerians cannot wait to see Nigeria move on to the next phase, but standing in front of the Super Eagles strongly is the Cameroonians, who actually qualified with a lot of fight. Yes, maybe the Super Eagles also fought, but nothing compared to how the Cameroonians had to fight tooth and nail to be where they are right now. 27th of January, that is the date. 8 p.m. in Cote d'Ivoire, 9 p.m. in Nigeria. That is the time, and I'm sure everybody is ready. I am Idris, right here in front of Stade Felix of Fuenbenyi in Plateau, Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. This is Sport Edge.